Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to your daily short for February the 8th, 2022. Please keep in mind that these are general public readings, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is not linear, it is fluid, which means that this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the near future. Also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the course of any outcome for any reason at any time. So, let's go ahead and get started. The first card that came out is the Empress. So this is a message for my Empresses. Those that have really been through the muck and the mire. They've been through pain, sadness, heartbreak. Who have built their lives up, themselves up from nothing. You've really done a wonderful job. That's what the angels keep saying. All of those that are in the Empress energy right now, and myself included. And it's so nice to hear it too that I'm included in this. We've all worked very hard for this, for this moment. The angels are giving us all accolades right now. And they just wanted to take the time to recognize y'all for all the hard work that we've done. And a lot of us have done it pretty much alone, without a whole lot of assistance from other people, of course, because God was there helping us the whole way. In this deck, the Empress is card number 48, which breaks down to a 12. You very well could have Pisces anywhere in your chart. You're very intuitive. You've grown spiritually, leaps and bounds psychically and intuitively. You've really developed your psychic intuition by leaps and bounds, I'm hearing. I also have Pisces in my chart. So it's nice to really hear that. I have a Pisces moon. And the moon sign is how I think and feel. I think and feel like a Pisces. I've always been a dreamer. And people used to try to beat that out of me. Used to make fun of it out of me. I'm glad that I'm back. And I'm still dreaming. I'm also hearing that y'all have done amazing work with your subconscious and your fears and bringing down your illusions. Well done. I'm seeing angels all around applauding the divine feminines right now. Y'all Empresses have really done the work. And y'all should be really proud of yourselves. And I'm really hearing beautiful arias from the angels singing right now. They've started singing for us to lift our vibrations. You could have a Libra, Taurus, or Cancer anywhere in your chart, either in your natal planets or in any of your houses. And you truly embody the high vibrational aspects of each sign, whether you have them in your chart or not. Because the Empress is every queen. But most of all, the Queen of Swords in the most high vibrational loving way with your communication. Your communication is so loving and healing. The Queen of Cups is behind that. That loving vibration is behind your loving communication. It's so healing and soothing. And the Queen of Pentacles, because you really put that time, energy, and love and attention into your home and your family and your work. And you've really mastered yourselves. You're very fertile and fruitful in all of your ways and all of your endeavors. And whether you're married or not, some of you are, but a lot of you aren't. You are assured peace between you and your husbands, whether they be present or future. And don't worry. If they're not here yet, they're on their way. Clarifying the Empress as the Knight of Pentacles. It took you a long time on this journey. You really invested your all for a long period of time to transform into the Empresses that you are today. Also, the Six of Cups reversed. For a long time, y'all weren't healed from your childhood wounds. And you didn't know that. You were just unaware. You deceived yourself in thinking that the things that happened to you as a child didn't matter, but it did. But you've overcome this. You've also overcome people like this. You've dealt with people like this for a long time. Wounded people who lie to themselves and lie to others. Seven of Swords is about lying, theft, deception, and trickery, and leaving evidence behind, and being completely unaware that you've left evidence behind. Y'all have been in this energy, and y'all have attracted many people like this in your life. And they've hurt you. They've hurt us deeply. But instead of taking those negative situations and letting it ruin us, we took all of those negative situations and built ourselves up from it. The Queen of Cups came out in the reverse underneath the Empress. For a lot of y'all, you came from a history of being manipulative emotionally towards others, being unloving and immature and unkind, because It was the way that you were brought up. It was your childhood programming. You had to experience this energy to know that it wasn't for you, so you could heal from it. And so many of y'all divine feminines have done so. You've also really irritated other Queen of Cups in reverses souls with your light Empress, with your exposure of the truth. There's other people around you, Queen of Cups reverse, feminine energies, who are very emotionally manipulative, very unloving, very cruel, calculating. A lot of them are mothers, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies in the reverse. Your light and you speaking the truth has really irritated the souls of these people. These people are under judgment. Divine judgment from the universe and from God. They're enemies of God because they refuse to change. And there's nothing good in these very unkind feminine energies. In this deck, it's card 20, breaks down to a 2. Once upon a time, you didn't have self-value, self-worth, money, possessions. You didn't feel good about your bodies. For some of y'all, you could have lived a lot of your life unemployed in the past. And you've overcome all of that by growing into a wonderful, kind, loving, understanding, compassionate, hardworking, financially successful person. While there's these other karmic feminines around you that their self-value and their self-worth and the money that they make. I just saw 1313 on the counter. The link will be in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index. But anyhow, these other Queen of Cups in reverse that are around you that you've irritated with your light by revealing the truth about them, instead of taking accountability for their actions, they decided to do negative spell work against you, to cast all kinds of spells on the Empress. Evil spells. All of them that exist. I'm not even going to bother to go into it because it's not worth talking about. Gemini, Virgo energy in the reverse. People who use their intentions for evil because they're miserable. These people have addiction issues. They're addicted to sex, taking other people's money, having power. Having power over people in a very negative way. They love manipulating people. They're being judged for it. Everything that they put out has been sent right back to them. And they're all paying for their thoughts, their emotions, their words, and their deeds against you and others. They're in the Five of Pentacles energy, where you once were, but you're no longer there. The Empress is abundant. The Five of Pentacles is poverty. So now the tables have turned. You have risen from all of your negative experiences by evolving and transforming to be your best selves. You've chosen not to retaliate against these manipulative people around you that hate you so much that they did anything and everything that they could do to try to steal from you, destroy your lives, and some of them have tried to kill you through black magic spell work. A lot of them have. And now they're in poverty. And now they've lost however they were getting their money. Whether it was a job or having it handed to them or whatever. They've lost it all. They're destitute and they're lonely. The fifth house of Leo is in the upright for the Empress. The Empress is very much focused on romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. They believe in it. And that area of your life is transforming rapidly for all of your hard work. Also, the matter of your seventh house is transforming quickly as well. The seventh house is the house of Libra. It is the house of partnerships. It's changing rapidly for the Empress. As a gift because of all your hard work, you are starting to see rewards come in for all of your hard work because you have patience. You have revealed secrets of human nature. You have revealed secrets that, help people free themselves from lies and illusions. Your knowledge that you have, whatever it is that you do, is very valuable, and you spread it in whatever industry that you're in. And you do this diligently. With God's help, you have forbeared all of the hardships in your life. And you rose and you overcome. And you're a completely different person now. Clarifying, the Five of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now this is someone else. This is a karmic masculine energy King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, anywhere in their chart. You've encountered at least one of these. And even if they didn't have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn anywhere in their chart, they still embodied the energy of the King of Pentacles in the reverse. They were not stable. They were not dependable. They didn't make commitments, and if they did, they didn't keep them. And that's the truth. And a lot of the people that you used to attract in your life were deadbeats and they were just broke. Because they didn't have any self-value or self-worth within them, because they were all damaged too from their childhoods. The men that you would have had attracted in your life in the past. And these men didn't love themselves, and they didn't love you either. Many of you have had a series of relationships with people like this. Deadbeat guys who couldn't even support themselves. They expected you to support them. Or expected other people to support y'all while you were miserable and broke and in poverty. With this Five of Pentacles here. I know I am very grateful that this is part of my past. And it is no longer a part of my future. Because being in this Five of Pentacles, with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, being in poverty and not being loved right, and just being lonely. This is a hard life. Especially whenever you're struggling to survive two people or more. And loveless relationships where money is always a problem in the past. I'll never go back to that life ever again. Speaking of never going back to that life, clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Fool in reverse. Not only would we never choose to live that life again, the universe says that we never have to live that life again with the Fool in reverse. You're already in your new beginning because of your willpower to transform your life. The universe has assisted you with difficult and great undertakings so that this energy could be a thing of the past. The Fool in reverse is Aries and Aquarius energy. You could have that anywhere in your chart, either in natal planets or in any of your houses. You've been through so much for a reason, just so you could transform and evolve and become your best selves. And God and the universe promises you that you will never have to relive any of that again. Just stay on your path. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Clarifying the Fool in reverse is the Five of Swords in reverse. You've really come out of a lot of toxic manipulation and mind games and deception. And you've really overcome a lot of hateful people around you that have really just manipulated you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, who have made you very unhappy. You've overcome it all. Congratulations. You've also overcome unhappiness within your home and family. And you also, how you've done that is you went within. You found out who you are and what you wanted, and you pulled it out of you, and you let it manifest in your life all around you. You have also isolated yourself away from all these toxic energies. You have separated yourself from toxic people, places, things, behaviors, addictions, thought patterns, belief systems, patterns in your emotions that have really kept you stuck. You've really come away from all of that. You completely tapped into your 9th house in a most profound way. And because of that, you're receiving high honors for it. The 9th house is the 9th house of Sagittarius. It's the house of higher learning. You've expanded by utilizing your 9th house to your advantage through religion, spirituality, philosophy, psychology, long distance traveling. You've expanded and you've grown tremendously. The next card we have out is Justice. More Libra energy. Justice is being restored for the Empresses here. Judgment and justice is gone in your favor. $18 breaks down to a 9. You've utilized your 9th house like a boss. And you've really transformed yourself. And you've created your own justice through your hard work and your dedication by balancing yourself, by learning how to become your best self. If there was any court hearings that you were involved in, the truth has been known in court and your innocence has prevailed. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily mean earthly court stuff. This is also talking about Saturn. Your Saturn returns are coming because Saturn is the universal court system. Anyone over the age of 35 who is a mother, who has really tapped into their divine feminine energy, your Saturn returns are on their way. If they're not already here for you. Clarifying justice is the 2 of Cups and justice again. You're being rewarded with all kinds of loving partnerships, loving friends, loving family, loving coworkers and bosses. If you have a landlord, your landlord cares about you and looks after you. But most of all, the love of your life is coming. What you've always wanted and prayed for. Your emperor is on their way, if they're not here already. Justice is here twice to show you that justice is in your favor. To have faith that this is all falling together and coming into place for you. And you've earned it. The Emperor did show up here. I'll get to that in a minute. Clarifying justice is the Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. Balance is restored. If you were once poor, you're going to be rich if you're not already. In this deck, the Two of Pentacles is fortune and fame, and fulfills any request. Because you're kind and you're loving, you fulfill any and all requests that are genuine and honest. People who really need help. This is something that you've been doing your whole life, but now you're really in this energy. Get ready for the rest of your life. You will be known within your community. I just saw 10:10 on the clock. It's 10:10 in the morning. It's an angel number. Endings bring new beginnings. You're in your new beginning. The old life is gone. And you will be known within your communities, within your region, within your country, around the world. It's limitless. The possibilities are limitless for you. It's how far you want to take it. Success is yours. God supports the universe. God and the universe are supporting Empresses right now. Getting massive Jupiter and Saturn returns right now. It's in progress. So just keep doing what you're doing. Your second house is going to improve drastically. It already has, and it's going to continue. Second house of Taurus is self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. And this is also card 56. It breaks down to an 11. It's the house of Aquarius. That is the star. You're going to be recognized for your achievements. Public recognition for all of your hard work and all of your achievements. You'll be recognized for your faith and your dedication to healing, because you never gave up hope. You've accomplished so much, and y'all are about to be recognized for it. I can attest to this because I've really recently started to get a whole lot more public recognition for my hard work, because I deeply love what I do, and I'm so passionate about this work that I do. And I'm only good at it because I've taken a lot of time to learn it and master it. And I'm still learning and mastering my craft. Because the more you do it, the better you get at it. However, the other side of justice, it comes as an unpleasant shock and surprise to others. Could be a Scorpio in your life. This is a wonderful shock and surprise for you. But just keep in mind that your achievements are not good news for others, the people that have done you wrong. King of Swords in reverse. The mentally abusive masculine figures that you've left behind. The people that were broke, that couldn't make or keep commitments. They weren't stable, they weren't anything, they weren't loving, and they were also liars. They were mean, they were toxic, they were abusive. They were not in their authenticity. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the reverse. Anywhere in their chart. And even if they didn't have this in their chart, they still took on this energy for you. These people, well, the King of Swords in reverse is the Page of Swords in reverse. They haven't let go of you. They're still watching, stalking, and spying on you, and not in communication with you. And they would never admit to anyone else that they still watch and stalk and spy on you. But they do. And they're pissed. They're angry. They're angry to see you happy and leveling up, and they'll continue to feel that way as long as they remain in this unhealed space. And sadly, most of them do. But this is justice. The balance of power. The balance of power has shifted. The people who were kind, loyal, generous, and giving to the point of being in poverty and allowing people to abuse you. You found a better way. You've healed yourself. You're making healthy choices for yourselves now. And now justice has shifted in your favor because you stayed true to yourself. No matter what obstacles came in your way, no matter what people said or did, you still did the best that you could with the experiences that you've had from an unhealed space. And then whenever you healed yourself, oh my God, you grew by leaps and bounds. And y'all are about to be blessed for it here. The next card out is the Magician in the reverse. This came out twice. Gemini, Virgo energy in the reverse. So this King of Swords in reverse very well could have Gemini somewhere in their chart. And they definitely misused their powers and abilities, because they did it from a place of hate and malice and misery and unhappiness. And they're still operating that way. They're not generous. They don't have spiritual wisdom. Their magic is destroying them right now as we speak. They're all of these people that have been in this energy against the Empresses, they're all reaping their karma right now. And the universe is breaking them fuckers down. And they're feeling shit worse than you felt. Because it's karma. They fucked with the wrong person. The wrong people. They're not gaining wisdom, and they're not discovering hidden secrets at all. The Magician is card 25, breaks down to a 7, and all of their partnerships are falling apart. Their friends, their family, their lovers, whatever, they're all walking away from these people, leaving them alone to sit with their thoughts, to think about the things that they've done. A lot of them have lost their jobs too, if they had them. And they're blocked, and they're stuck, and they're not victorious, and they're not successful, and they're not moving forward. Cancer energy. And this is divine judgment. God has judged all of these people for all of their actions, their words, their deeds, their thoughts, their emotions. Everything that these fuckers have done in secret against you, they're getting judgment for it. They're being judged. So don't feel sorry for them, because they've earned this. Just like you have earned your just rewards here. Everybody earns what they get, whether it's good or whether it's bad. We earn it. Clarifying the Magician in the reverse is the World in reverse, because they refuse to close their karmic cycles. They refuse to stop karmic patterns. of abuse, of addictions, of using people, of mistreating people, of whatever. They refuse to close these karmic patterns. That is why they're stuck and they're blocked. Justice has been restored. And it's happening fast for everyone. The world it rolls all the fixed signs for the positive or the negative. The fixed signs are Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Fixed signs are generally the most stubborn. And the Empresses and the Emperors, they're utilizing their fixed energy and harnessing that stubbornness for their highest good and for the highest good of everyone else. While these karmics have used that stubbornness to keep them stuck, to keep them disempowered, to keep them stuck in toxic addictions and cycles that they just keep repeating over and over and over and over and over and over again, including this black magic spell work. It's not working, and it's all backfiring in their faces. They're all paying for it. These karmics are not receiving the fountain of wisdom like the Empresses and the Emperors are at this time. The Emperors and the Empresses that have earned that status, that have earned that title, that have earned that energy, they're given success in all of their ventures. In this deck, the world is card 65. It breaks down to an 11. It's a massive achievement for the Emperors and the Empresses here. If you've worked very hard to transform yourself, male or female, you've earned the title of being an emperor and an empress. And you're earning your just rewards. So shout out to my emperors and my empresses here, because y'all are both on the board and y'all are both in the upright. I can't stress it enough. Clarifying the world reverse is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The karmics did not invest wisely in themselves or others. They've invested in evil and not good. While the Emperors and the Empresses are in this full energy, in the upright. They're taking a leap of faith into their brand new beginning. And they're happy. They're joyful and they're carefree. And feeling completely at peace. Because they are free of all of this karmic baggage. Because they did the work to free themselves. And you're leaving these karmic energies behind. And going on to a very happy, carefree life. All new, all fresh. But it's abundant and rewarding. The next card out is the King of Swords. This time the King of Swords is in the upright. The King of Swords in the upright, they're very fair. They tell the truth. They're authentic. They're wonderful with communication. This is often an awesome mediator who is intelligent. A mediator is like any kind of an official, a police officer in their integrity, a judge in their integrity, a military man in their integrity, or just someone that has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. Who are very confident leaders through their expression of their words and their thoughts. In this deck, it's card 11. I'm especially talking about Aquarians, but it could be anyone within Gemini or Libra or Aquarius, because we have lots of Libra here as well. The Fool is Aries and Aquarius, so we have lots of Aquarius and we have lots of Libra. However, the two cards of Gemini are in the reverse. But that's not to say that someone with Gemini in their chart could not be in the King of Swords energy in the upright. But anyhow, a masculine energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but especially Libra and Aquarius here. They're being granted victory. They have the victory and they're being protected from all lightning. Anybody that wants to throw lightning and shade at them. The King of Swords is protected, especially if you have Libra and Aquarius in your chart. Also, Aries and Taurus, because this King of Swords here is the Emperor. High emphasis on Aries and Aquarius and Libra being in high placements for these very powerful emperors here. Y'all have earned this. Just like the Empress has earned this too. The emperors and the empresses that have done the work to transform themselves in their lives and become better people. To become people of integrity and honor. Justice is in the favor of the divine counterparts. These people have been chosen before they were even incarnated on this planet, which means before they were even born, they were chosen to do this, to do everything that they've done. And they were given divine assistance every step of the way. Y'all have trained for this your whole lives. And you've won. Also, here we have the Two of Wands here. The Emperor has made a decision. Made a decision to follow destiny, to be in their integrity, to make the hard decisions, to always do the right thing for themselves and for their children, because the Emperor is a father, just like the Empress is a mother. The Emperor is a father, a boss, a husband. And a lot of these emperors were in karmic relationships or karmic marriages. They've made a decision to end them because they were recognizing the karmic patterns. They were seeing how the situation wasn't serving them eventually. They finally made a decision to follow their destiny, to do the things that they know that they needed to do, to be honest and to be true to themselves. They came into their integrity. They came into their authority to do everything that they were divinely led and inspired to do. Also, what they've chosen to do was follow their intuition. They could have Pisces anywhere in their chart. If they've gotten psychic advice, they followed that too. They made a decision to do that. And they made a decision to move forward rapidly, quickly. Things are in motion for the Emperor right now. There's a lot of fast forward movement happening for the Emperor. There's a lot of communication, incoming and outgoing, for the Emperor right now. And for some of y'all, if the Empress is also a high priestess, a psychic or a tarot reader, or an astrologer, or a spiritual practitioner of any kind, the Emperor is reaching out to their divine counterpart. They're reaching out to their divine counterparts anyway, whether they're psychic or not. But for many of y'all, emperors and empresses, opening up your psychic abilities is part of the package. I think it is. I think this is 100% of part of the package of earning the status of emperor and empress. Because we must have psychic abilities and intuition that is strong and in tune so that we can continue to make good, wise, solid choices in our lives. Because we as humans, we can't truly be successful without being able to hear from God and the angels and our ancestors that work so hard for us. If we can't hear from them, we're walking through life blinded. If we're not tapped into our intuition, we could easily be duped by others and taken advantage of and taken for everything that we have. So it is, in my humble opinion, that everyone that has earned emperor and empress status has also gotten in tune with their psychic abilities and their intuition and fine-tuned it, continuing to advance and level up. Because otherwise, how are you going to know the snakes from the dogs? Everybody knows what a snake is. Snakes can't be trusted. Everybody knows that. The dog is faithful, loving, and loyal. The dog is our ultimate companion. Friends. Genuine friends. So the only way to know between the snakes and the dogs is to be in tune spiritually in a positive and high vibrating way. So there will be communication coming soon to those of y'all that have done the work to become true empresses. Divine union is at hand. It can happen anytime between now and the next 2 months. Springtime is prime time for these divine unions to occur. Get ready. Things are happening fast. King of Swords is clarified by the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is the releasing of the King of Swords, the Emperor. This Aquarius, this Aries with Pisces in our chart. But it could be any air sign. It could be Aries, Taurus with Pisces on their chart. All in the highest vibration. All of these people have or are in the process of releasing this 10 of Swords energy. 10 of Swords is releasing of betrayals. Every situation, every person who has ever betrayed them, they're releasing them because they've been given divine revelation. The emperors and the empresses are protected from sadness. And they're constantly being given revelations in their dreams. They've worked very hard for this. 10th house of Capricorn. It's in progress, or it's already happened. 17 is the 8th house of Scorpio. Using the 8th house to their advantage in the highest vibrations of transformation. Transforming themselves so they can regenerate this divine connection between the two of them, which is sacred union. It's coming. Clarifying the 10 of Swords reversed is the 10 of Wands reversed. This is the releasing of the burden of the betrayals, the people, places, things, mindsets, belief systems, addictions, everything that isn't serving them. It's being released, or it already has been. And for a lot of them, it's the Queen of Swords in reverse. We got the King of Swords in the upright and the Queen of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is in the upright because they're in their integrity and they're honest and they're in their power and they're fair. The Queen of Swords is in reverse because they're not being fair. They're a liar. They're not in their integrity and they're not balanced and they're not in the right at all. This is their karmic feminine that is being released. Whether that is a wife or just a long-term relationship with kids. They're done. They're absolutely finished with this karmic person. This karmic person has betrayed them and lied to them over and over and over and over again and created heavy burdens for the King of Swords, the Emperor. The Emperor's finally done the right thing, or is in the process of doing the right thing, and letting go of it and walking away. 8 of Cups, leaving, moving out, leaving them behind. Walking towards the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Empress. Someone who is very stable, grounded. They support their own selves. They're not codependent. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles take great pride in taking care of their home and their family. And they're very focused on their work. And the Emperor loves that, because the Emperor is a hardworking person. They're a boss. They're very successful, especially with the Emperor and the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very professional, very hardworking, very astute, very intelligent. The Emperor is all 4 of the kings, just like the Empress is all 4 of the queens. And they each possess... Wow. All of the wonderful qualities of all 4 of the kings and the queens within each of them. And that's really what attracts them to each other, on top of this spiritual love that they feel for each other. And they're walking away from the Queen of Swords in reverse to the Queen of Pentacles in the upright to work in collaboration with the Queen of Pentacles, to cooperate, to work together, personally and professionally. The Emperor and the Empress work together, they live together, they love together. The Emperor and the Empress were always meant to collaborate with the divine, to serve humanity, using their natural skills, talents, and abilities through their creative projects to reach the world and touch them, to help heal them, to help show them out of the darkness, to help other people transform their lives too, to help encourage, uplift, and inspire. Others to do the same thing that the Emperor and the Empress have already done from experience, by showing people what they've done for themselves to help improve themselves and their lives and the lives of everybody around them, to help show the way for others too, so they can achieve this for themselves too. The Emperor and the Empress are divine representatives. They're meant to be examples, to be a role model, to show others what you can do with yourself if you apply yourself in all the right ways. When you come back into alignment with God, with our Creator, magic happens. with you and all around you. Everyone has the free will to choose. And those that choose to do the work, to evolve, to ascend, to grow, to expand, rewards are then given. All of heaven is proud of all of those who have really struggled, but done the work on themselves anyway and stood their ground alone to ascend. Everyone in heaven is really proud of us right now. What is the final message of guidance for the daily rune today? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the final guidance for the collective of my emperors and empresses? You've been through so much. Spiritual teachers go through the most as a student, so they can in turn be the teacher. Hermit is Virgo energy. Some of y'all could have Virgo in your chart. Oh, look. Dagaz. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's time to step into your joy, emperors and empresses. It means midday light, and the key word is joy. Be joyful. Justice is here, and it's coming fast. Springtime. Is the time. Spring. The rebirth of nature and the rebirth of the divine counterparts. The rebirth of the connection. Rebirth of cooperation. It's beautiful. Dagaz is associated with the light at midday when the sun's rays are at their greatest splendor. Noontime. A boy and a girl dance with joy in the light of a summer's day. By summer, y'all be dancing. Dancing in the sun at noontime. You might even have butterflies flying around you. A butterfly, symbol of beauty and transformation, flutters above them. It is a moment of joy and happiness. falling in love, falling in love, and prosperity. Light and wisdom. Everything is illuminated. The truth fills our lives with bliss. Our dreams finally come true. It's time to commemorate them and celebrate together with loved ones. Everything is harmonious in the dance of life. There is no trace of aggression in our behavior. We're just too happy and carefree to be aggressive. What relationship do we have with our body? Well, whenever you have unconditional love for self, you have a very good relationship with your body. You have self-value, you have self-worth, you have self-love. And two people with unconditional love for self come together to offer a full cup of emotion for the other. That is true, balanced, and reciprocal love. It is divine. A divine gift. So get ready to feel youthful again, emperors and empresses. Get up and dance a little jig right now and just celebrate that happy times and love and abundance and hard work for your a recognition for your hard work and abundance is on the way. It's coming. It's happening. It's in development. It's in progress. Express your joy. Smile. Have fun. Dance. Wherever you are, just thank God right now that divine justice is in progress and is occurring. And that all your hard work is paying off. And love is coming very soon. True, balanced, unconditional love. Of your divine counterpart. Sacred union is coming within 2 months. That's springtime. And I guarantee you in summertime, y'all will be dancing and celebrating. Y'all might be celebrating and dancing in the springtime. But you're definitely going to be dancing and celebrating in the summertime. Hold on to that magic and that passion too. It's time to allow ourselves to be happy. We've worked very hard for this moment that is upcoming and pending. Just keep doing what you're doing. Justice is right around the corner. Degas offers happiness and enthusiasm. It helps us overcome stumbling blocks and feelings of guilt. It makes us feel light and beautiful, ready to seize the opportunities that life offers us. So get ready to seize the opportunities that are coming your way. There's going to be lots of them. Just make sure, well, you'll know, because you'll know if the opportunities are good or bad, because you'll get both of them. And you'll be able to discern the bad opportunities from the good. Otherwise, you wouldn't be emperors and empresses. So that's the end of the reading that I was so delighted to give. Finally, some good news, some really good news. I mean, my messages have been evolving into that lately, but I love readings like this. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I really appreciate all of my subscribers, my commenters, my supporters. I really work hard at this, and it's not always easy to do, but it is so rewarding. And I'm so grateful to be able to do this, to share my gifts and my talents with others, to inspire others. I love it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.